a merchant was telling me that it looks as though she's always running sales now, because when our customers hear the normal price, they will not want to buy, and she has to now start cajoling them by telling them, "Oh, I'm giving you a certain percent off," and things like that. So, how do you ensure that your customers can still buy from you, regardless of whether you're running sales or not? That's what we are speaking about today's class, and it's going to be extremely insightful. Our speaker is the CEO of Latest Creations. This woman, she's a powerhouse. Trust me. Like, she has won so many grants for her business. She runs a very, 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 very successful brand, and she has been a entrepreneur for close to 3 years, or even no more than 3 years now. She's someone that I'm sure would be able to provide very, very good insights into what we are speaking about, right? Apart from that, I also know that she has built such a successful business, like such a successful business, and she even serves as like mentors to some people that are just coming up as business owners. So please, let us should we clap? Should we use reaction? How should we welcome her now? Because I want her to feel I want her to feel the excitement as we bring her on board. I don't like, I didn't use Ogenetejiri, but I hope that that is the correct pronunciation, Latej. But I call her Latej because that's the name of our brand and it's shorter to pronounce. I hope I did not murder your name, but yes, let us welcome her on board. Yes, you have the floor.
Hi.
Hi.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
So,
Good
am I
afternoon.
allowed
afternoon.
to hide my face? Am
Welcome.
I allowed to hide my face?
We want to see your face, so we want to see your face. Maybe you
Haba,
can, if
haba.
it's
You guys should not do
possible,
this to me.
if it's possible, okay, don't worry. You don't have to turn on your video if it's not possible. That's fine.
Thank you. Okay.
No problem.
So the topic posted blue, how to get by after a sales period. Personally, I don't easily run sales, which makes it a very good strategy for me. So whenever I want to run sales, people are like, Ted, do you want to leave the country? What's going on? Run sales care. And recently, during the bumper pop-up, I offered 50% discount and some other items. Forgive my manners. I didn't introduce myself. My name is Ogeneti Ogodo, and I'm the founder of Latesh Creation, an African-inspired fashion brand that is into contemporary, sustainable, and innovative fashion. So we make our product with African print. So back to the topic. You cannot talk about post-sale strategy without talking about the father and the mother of post-sale strategy. Talking about pre-sales engagement, then the event itself. I believe this sales period we are talking about is maybe when you go for exhibition or when you go for pop-up, right? So you can't talk about post-sales strategy without emphasizing on the first two topics. Let's talk about pre-sales engagement. Now, most business owners, they find it difficult to create content. However, even if you can't create content, I believe picking up your products and talking about your offers, you are creating content, you're engaging your community. Personally, I do not believe in running ad when I have upcoming events, exhibition, and all of that. I don't really believe in doing that because I personally tell my customer, please, if you don't trust me, don't buy my product. Oh, it's funny, but because business make profit, business are interested in making profit, right? But me, that's exactly what I do. I tell my customers, if you don't trust me, please don't buy my product. So imagine me running ads, onboarding new people. It's going to be very, very stressful for me to start telling them that I have this thing coming up. So I run ads for my regular posting, right? Now, pre-sales engagement, your content creation is key. Create content that can include your community. Carry them every step of the way, carry them along, show them you're behind the scenes. You're offering a 50% discount. Why are you offering a 50% discount? Tell them, let them know there's nothing to hide. Carry them along. Don't just say I'm giving 50% discount. Like me now, I offer 50% discount. And I told my customers, I'm not leaving the country, but I'm rebranding Latesh Creation, of which everybody already sent it that was planning to rebrand. No, I won't use the word rebrand. I'm not changing my brand name or my logo. Let's just say refresh the business, right? Now, the kind of content I was creating, I was carrying the physical product. I was doing a video. I was like, look at this product. I sell this product for 50,000 naira. Oh. Imagine getting it for 25,000 naira. I was offering value because I'm showing them the quality of the product. That way, they don't have that mindset that the product is outdated. Because when you hear 50% discount, the first thing that comes to your mind is, clearance sales. The product done too old for stock. Now she's looking for who will buy it. So I had to carry them along every step of the way. I went as far as creating a flyer for my offers, 50% discount, free raffia earring, free raffia this, free that. So it was in my offers, it was in my flyers. I was not just saying it, right? And I was consistent about it, not posting today, resting for the next 2 days. Now, what did I do? Before the pop-up, I was already telling people that there will be online sales. So I understand that most of my customers are not in Lagos. So I wanted to create this liquidity. Whether you are in Nigeria, you're not in Nigeria, you have access, you have right to participate in this pop-up, right? So I had this community already, so it was very, very easy for me to just carry everybody along, post on my page and all of that. However, if you don't have the community, that's where running sponsored ads can come in. I also went as far as partnering with a delivery company because 2 days before the event, I've already posted all the products that I'm offering. I didn't post everything actually because I just did what I could do. So I partnered with a delivery company and I was like, be on standby. I know that there is first scarcity, which makes it more interesting. Nobody knew that there was going to be first scarcity that period. However, partnering with a delivery company made it easy for me to deliver customers' products right there at the venue. Do you understand? So create your offer to be enticing in a way that the benefit is mind-blowing, not just 50% discount, 50%. We've heard it's 50% discount. Why should I buy from you? Focus on that why. You can tell the why could be, if you don't buy this product now, and you know that I don't do sales normally, 24 hours time, the price will go back to the original price, and you will say, I'm focusing on that market, come and buy now. Carry that market on your head, make noise about it. So that was exactly what I was doing for the pre-sales, what do you call it, engagement, right? Now for the pop-up itself, now this one is the odogu of this conversation. And this is where some business owners make a lot of mistakes. The very moment I entered the venue, I was already creating content. I was creating content, I was interacting with people, I was pitching my business to anybody I see. I say, hi, my name is Ted, what do you do? I don't care who you are, I was talking to everybody. I was interacting with everybody. And because I'm planning to launch my new design, it was an opportunity for me to do a product feedback survey. I showed some people my product. I want to launch the design. What do you think? And people were excited. Do you have it here? I want to buy. Do you have it here? If there's no engagement, people cannot talk to you. You won't sit in your tent and be waiting for people to just come to your tent and say they want to buy from you. Give them reasons to buy. And the best way you can give them reasons to buy is by communicating, networking. And don't go to a pop-up with that mindset that I must blow, I must make 1 million naira. Personally, for me, exhibition pop-up is an opportunity for me to meet new people. It's an opportunity for me to tell people that my business is existing. It's an opportunity for me to tell people this kind of product is existing somewhere in this Lagos. So use that opportunity to network. Let it not be, I must make money. I did not make sales. Even when you don't make sales, you meet new people, for God's sake. Take your biro and your paper. Write down the names of people. You collect their phone number. Me, as in, I can do gaga. Like my gaga, it can be very, very funny. I'll just be like, hi, you came to my stand, take chocolate, take sweet. Please, can I have your name, your email, your phone number? I would like to communicate across to you because I have some exclusive offer that is coming up very soon. The manner at which you talk to them, they will have no shame than to give you their details, their phone number, their email, and all of that. So the way you interact with these people during the sales is very, very important. I'm not done. Let's talk about how you arrange your stand. You said this thing called packaging. It's very, very important. How you decorate your stand. Decorate it in such a way that by the time I walk to this stand, it's looking like a walking store. It's looking like you don't even need to say, I'm offering this. They've already seen it from the way you've arranged your stand. It should be so enticing. It should be so appealing. During the pop-up, I had this lady, she bought something, she left, she came back. She kept going and coming. I have to go and meet her. Like, excuse me, why are you coming to my stand 20 times? And she told me she just liked the place. That place is enticing. This is me getting feedback from her. It's something I would definitely want to keep up. On the other hand, another big mistake vendors make is, can you go to a pop-up? You are meeting people for the first time and you're just seated in your tent. You're not talking to anybody. You're not doing anything. You just wait. When somebody comes, you stand up. Hi, hi. No. Even your table. It's just like, okay, let's put it like this. I'm a stranger. I came to visit you for the first time. What will you do? You will offer me water. Oh, you're just coming now. I'm just meeting you for the first time. Can I offer you water? What I did on my tent, I put sweets. I think there was chocolate there. I put chewing gum. So as you're coming, pick what you want to pick. Along my offers, now I'm offering 50%. I'm giving free raffia earring. I'm giving free puff snacks. I didn't care because I'm a fashion designer. I know how to calculate my expenses. I know my profit. I know how to say, okay, yeah, this is where I'll make profit. This is how I can cover this up and all of that. So it was very, very easy for me to come up with that kind of offer, right? Now, let's talk about your packaging. I don't want to say using nylon bag is a bad thing, but the thing about customers is that how you package your product will determine, and it's just to leave this kind of lasting impression in their head. For instance, there was a time someone contacted me that she wanted to revamp her old bags. She contacted me, she delivered the bag in nylon. But after revamping that bag, I delivered that bag in a branded paper bag. And she was not even interested in the work I did. She was just telling me thank you for the delivery bag. So your packaging is very, very important. It's the way you dress. Don't say, the pop-up is starting by 8. I cannot make up. I cannot look good. Don't limit yourself. Look good. Because people will talk to you the way you want to be addressed. If you're not looking good, I don't tell you why I should come close to you. If you're looking tattered, there's no way I will come close to you. Another thing I did is I carried my business in my head. Like, I left my stand. I was walking up and down. I was buying from other vendors. I was giving them feedback as well. And I was telling them about my products as well. Now, I recall that during the pop-up, they did this game of picking people at random to pick things from different vendor stores. Now, if I had not pitched my business to these people, they wouldn't have bought for me. At the end of the day, 85% of those people that played that game bought for me. This is because I had pitched my business to them before, and I was aggressive about it. Like, this game, make sure you collect that thing you said you wanted to collect. I was very, very eager, and at the end of the day, they bought it. So if I'm not adamant, if I'm not passionate or consistent about my marketing strategy, nobody will buy from me. Now let's talk about post-sales strategy, which is the topic itself. Like I said, collect customers' information. When you collect customers' information, whether they bought from you, they did not buy from you, it is easy for you to come and say, thank you so much for sending them bulk messages. Thank you so much for coming to my stand. However, we currently have online sales going on. We are still offering 50% discount, valid to so and so. And people that could not buy will definitely buy from you. So before we talk about this post-sales strategy, during the pop-up, it could be very, very stressful for you to be posting content on your social media pages. But now, bear in mind that not everybody can attend the event. So the people that could not attend, you have to keep them engaged. You have to keep them, like, they need to anticipate for more. I think that's the perfect word. They need to anticipate for more. So the more you are posting on your social media platform, the more people are curious. The more people want to why she offered 50% discount? How come people are buying this product? Is the product not outdated? They'll be asking questions. So the more you post on your social media, the more people will be interested in knowing more. Okay. So I forgot to talk about sharing your business card, which is during post sales. I recall there was a person that contacted me and said she wants custom-made dress. She couldn't buy the dress she wanted because it was not her size, but she requested for a custom-made dress. So this is why the engagement. Hello, can you guys hear me? I don't know.
Yes,
I'm hearing some kind of sound. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to be sure. So sharing your business card, collecting customers' information is very, very important. Post-sales strategy. You can still come back to your social media platform and tell them, I told you guys that I came prepared for you guys. I have good deals for you guys. We are still running 50% discount. Come and buy. And as you're saying it, attach a deadline to it. That way, you're putting your business in their faces, and at the same time, you're telling them that after tomorrow, you not have access to this thing again. No, you get. So it's very, very important for you to create that content. Your pre-sales, what do you call it? Your pre-sales engagement, your content from the pop-up. Those are the content that will make them even say, okay, wow, which means people really like the product, I will buy. Do you get? If you want to run ads, it's okay to run ads, but personally, it doesn't work for me. So I can't really talk about running, what do you call it, ads. So your communication is very, very important when you want to, your communication is very, very important when you want to retain this set of people that you've met at the pop-up. I also remember someone calling me and she was like, hi, this latte, the girl that is always laughing, laughing, laughing. So people already know me that I'm always laughing. Like, so your communication is very important. Don't treat these people that because you're just meeting them, then you're afraid to interact with them. Be free. Be free. Just have, I mean, be free with them and enjoy yourself. As long as you didn't go with that mindset that you want to make 1 million naira for, you want to make 1 million naira from the events, you'll be fine. So that. Now, post-sale strategy. This is what I do that works for me. I have a broadcast list of all my customers, whether you bought from me, as far as you've contacted me, I will add you to the broadcast list. So in that broadcast list, I'll tell you, along the 50% discount, we are going to be delivering some items are going tomorrow. Can I add your items to this product so you can just pay 1,500 for your delivery instead of 2,500? And people will say, oh yeah. Why? Because I already know that delivery is a problem for people don't like to pay delivery fee. They don't like it. So if you tell them that you're shipping it for free, they will buy it. They will buy it. So coming up with specific deadlines or specific strategy, not just saying you're not going to do the sales again. No, like say it in a way that if you know you participated in our last sale or you are going to participate, please, I have another offer for you. We are going to be launching another collection coming soon, whether you are going to do it or not. If you make them to buy it, I'm not saying you should lie, but if you make them to buy it, along the line, you can package what you have promised and deliver it eventually. So that's that basically. I don't know if I answered everything, but that's it. There's no post-sale strategy without pre-sales engagement and your content from the pop-up event itself. If you decide to okay, let me talk about one very, very important thing. There's something else that I've observed that vendors do. Now, because you are tired from the pop-up, maybe your stand was choked up or something, or you are just lazy to post content on your page. You now come online and write summary of everything that happened. Like the event was today. The next day, you now come and write summary of all the things that happened. In my mind, I'll be like, me that I've been waiting for you to post something. Now the event is over. You're coming to post summary of. I will not even listen to you. So you have to be consistent. It's just a sacrifice that you have to make. You have to be consistent, like consistent about it, and that's the way people will buy from you. Besides the two things, the two category I mentioned, post sales is as good as zero. Post sales is as good as your regular posting on social media and running sponsored ads. So I believe I've answered your question. And if you have questions, please let me know.
All right, thank you so much, Laket. So, someone sent this question to me, and I just think that before we start to allow everybody else ask their question, let me just quickly ask you. So, the question is: after running sales, right? After running sales, there is this struggle of going back to the normal price because you have already created a discount or a price slash. So, how are you able to encourage your customers to still buy at the normal price and in such a way that it does not cost like it does not cost like no numbers of orders and things like that. So what do you think?
Okay, I like this question because recently my sales ended yesterday. So someone actually reached out today that she wanted to buy the item at the same 50% discount. So the first step is your own your personal self. You need to be disciplined. If you say sales is ending today, let it end today. Just set that standard. Even though if you are broke, even if people did not buy before, just set that standard for yourself. Now, me, what I normally do is immediately the sales is over. That same broadcast channel that I made the announcement that I'm offering a 50% discount, I will still go back to that channel and write, thank you guys for participating. I'm really, really grateful. However, prices had gone back to the original price and will no longer be selling at the previous price. So in that message alone, I don't think I've ever experienced where a customer will not tell me that she wants that exact price. I feel like the sales is already over. You just need to tell them and maybe reassure them you can offer maybe like a 5% discount since she really wanted to participate in the previous sale. So what works for me is in as much as I'm disciplined and I've set my standard, the prices have gone back to the original price. Then the client come and meet me and say, I wanted to buy, I wanted to buy. I'll tell her, oh, I'm so sorry, but maybe in our next sales you can participate. It's that
Yeah.
simple. So you don't need to beat around the bush. As far as you are straightforward, you are good to go. You don't need to worry about whether they buy or they don't buy. If people really want to buy your product, they will buy it at any amount of money.
Mm, mm, So from what you said, it's about the value and the discipline that you actually have, right? Thank you very much. So I still have one more question from another merchant here, but I want to throw it open to every single person. Like this has been such a really wonderful class. I mean, I've learned so much, and I just want to just thank you for coming around, but would like to take questions. So if you have questions regarding how to get your customers to buy at a normal price without running discounts, please and please and please, you can just raise up your hands or you can unmute your mic and I'll just ask your question. Thank you. Or if you have questions about sales, marketing generally, don't worry, our speaker here today, she's very knowledgeable. She can answer all of those questions. So let's just get started. Who's going to be my first person to ask a question?
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Okay, my name is Olori Oyoyo. I sell affordable wigs. So, my question is, I have some certain set of customers. Like these customers will only wait for you to be on promo before they buy from you. Like they will even be in your DM, like, when next will you be on promo? Like there's this wig I want to buy and everything. But most time you don't want to run promo yet. So, like, how do you convert those customers to buy from you before the promo time?
All right, thank you very much. Latte, do you want to take that?
Okay. This kind of customers, I normally segment them at the promo customers, people that wait for promo before they buy. Now, what I do is I have a separate group for them, people that are waiting for promo before they will buy from me, right? What I do is when it's time for promo, maybe if I'm planning a promo that is coming up in December and we are in the month of August, they will be the first set of people I will tell. So you don't need to worry about whether they are buying at the current price or not. Just segment them as promo customers in a way that when it's time for promo, they will be the first set of people you will contact before you make your public announcement. You don't need to worry about why they are not buying at the normal price. Just keep selling your product and targeting the right people.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, thank you.
Okay. Olori, does that answer your question?
Yeah, it does. It
Okay,
does.
thank you so much. I Sapphire Trove Naturals. You can ask your question.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone, and thank you, Latesh, for a great session. You mentioned that we need to be consistent in creating content, which I agree with 100%. But sometimes being consistent in creating content isn't easy. So how do you keep your head in a creative space so that you can be consistent? Because at times life happens.
Okay, thank you so much for that question. I know it's not easy. When you talk about content is not only posting on your page. Content could be your Instagram story, your WhatsApp, your status, or something. So me personally, what I do, there is no there, it's just like when you go for sales and you say this is the target I want to meet. For every business, there's always a target, and for you to get that target, you have to sacrifice something. So me, what I do is I always have this content calendar. I have this content calendar in a way that in a week, because I know that I have other activities coming up, I will shoot content for 2 weeks in one day or 2 days. Do you understand? Like I shoot all the content at once, then I will not start posting bit by bit. However, if I'm in a situation where I cannot create new content, I will post old content. I will post old content for people to see. Whether it was on my page before, new people need to see it, right? It's just like the way you post, maybe you're selling you sell shea butter. I know you sell shea butter. You're selling shea butter. Do you post shea butter today, then tomorrow you will not post shea butter, or you will not say I'm not posting shea butter. Shea butter is already on my page. So whenever I cannot create new content, I fall back to the old content. Depending on what is happening on social media, I can tell that okay, this is the one I will post. Don't post this one, post this one. So all you need to do is set that target for yourself. It's not easy. We already know that life happens. That times you will plan something and something will just disrupt your plans. That is when you will not fall back to your old content. It could also be in a situation whereby you don't have good network coverage. Now, for example, consistency does not always mean you must post every day. Consistency simply means having a standard of doing something. The standard could be every Wednesday I will post content. Every Friday I'll post content. Around 8 a.m. on Friday I'll post content. Then maybe your kind of content could be maybe skit making or something. You are consistent with that skit making that you are doing. Not today you are acting skit. Then tomorrow you are doing the work of a coach or something. Do you get? So when you want to talk about consistency, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are not allowed to take a break. You are allowed to take a break. However, communicate it across to your audience. That's just the most important thing.
Thank you so much. Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I think Petra also wants to answer that question. Petra, do you want to?
Yes. Hi, Sapphire. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. So I just wanted to contribute a little bit to this one as well, because it's a very interesting topic, and I know that content is something that most business owners struggle with because well, like some people don't like being in front of a camera. Some people just like when you think content, especially seeing all the things that are on social media. It's just like, where will I even start from? It can be very overwhelming. So some tips that I can give is try not to overthink it, right? So sometimes you may be thinking that content means you need to get a videographer, set up props, do all that. Not necessarily, right? There are different ways that you can just push content to your social media. You can use memes, so you don't even need to sit down and shoot a video. If you look at what is trending, maybe there's one funny Aki and Popo video just going all over the place. You can, incorporate your content into it. You don't need to sit down and shoot that, right? You can just put action on Canva, for example, right? And before you know, you have an image to post. You can just do a voiceover, tell a story. So something just random, infuse your business into it. So it's not every single time that you need to now do like professional shooting, or you have to be the one in front of a camera, or you're dancing, or any of those things. Some people, they find it hard to do content like that. And by the time you think about how, for me, I can't even lie. By the time I think about how I was in front of a camera, before I'm like, I can't even do it. And that discourages me, right? But you can find other avenues, like use memes, use different types of things that don't necessarily mean that you now have to sit down and, calculate, find videographer, put up props, and all of those many, many things. So that's just what I wanted to say.
All right, thank you so much, Petra. That was very helpful. So I'm going to take in Ibukun. You can ask your question. Thank you.
Hi everyone, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Okay, it's my first time here actually. I joined Bumper
Yay!
so thank you. I joined Bumper a couple of weeks ago and I was able to upload on WhatsApp. I did a website launch. We're on a 24-hour sale presently. I make ready to wear. I make stylish, beautiful outfits, ready to wear pieces that people get before pick up on delivery. So now I launched the website for 24 hours, started today, and it's still ending midnight today. So, but then I have a lot of my customers worry me in the background. They can't do payments on online, and then they can't even access. I have some that can't even access the website. I don't know how to, and they've really been good to me. So I think I was just thinking anyway that maybe after this sale, maybe before this sale runs out by midnight, if it's possible for me to announce that there will be a WhatsApp, like a follow-up sale kind of because of them. I hope that will not make me look fame, or I don't know. I don't seem to, I don't know how best to think through it. So I just said, let me throw it up here.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Latte, do you
I
want
want,
to answer?
I wanted to, yeah. Um, one thing that works for me is my honesty. I'm the kind of person that if my website is down, I won't even go to bumper and be sitting bumper. My website is down. I'll say running. I'll go straight to my Instagram. I'll say, I'll write like I'll use Canva to design what is it called? Like a picture or something and tell them, sorry, the website is currently down. If the sales is for 24 hours, then your Instagram story or your WhatsApp is perfect to run that sales. So all you need to do is drive traffic to the new location or something. So if people have been reaching out to you that they want to participate in the sales, all you have to do is communicate across to them. Nobody's perfect. Even tech is not perfect. So you reach out to them and you tell them, I'm so sorry, we are having some kind of glitch and we don't know how long it's going to take to fix it. Please note that the sales will take place on our Instagram story or WhatsApp. Just clear communication. This thing is very, very simple, but by the time you start overthinking it, you end up making it more complicated. So all you have to do is, first of all, sorry about the challenges that you're going through. All you have to do is contact them via WhatsApp and let them know that the sales will take place here and the sales starts so and so time. That's it.
Okay, thank you very much. Ibuko, I also wanted to ask you, can you please drop the link to your website in the comment section? One. And also, have other people been able to buy? Because the network has been bad generally. I don't know if everyone else has experienced it, but the network has
I
really
am.
shaken.
I am.
Yes, so I think that might be what is wrong with your website. But please drop the link to your website in the comment section. So let me just check it out and just see, and we can take it from there. You can also drop your email address in the comment section so that if anything is actually wrong with the website, I can contact you and we can see what can be done as soon as possible.
Okay, I'll do that just now. Thank you
All right.
very much. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Do we still have more questions? More questions before we call it a day. Okay, yes. Azizat, you can unmute your mic and take your question. Hi, Azizat, can you hear me? Okay, if Azizat is not here, Kids Book Nation, please unmute your mic.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Hello, can you hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay, good evening, everyone. So my question is really unrelated. The question I want to ask is
Fine.
about how do you optimize the bumper app? I just think there is something I haven't really figured out about the app. Someone reached out to me telling me that my app is not optimized, blah blah blah, that it will be really very difficult to be searched or something like that. So I was not like, is there something I need to know? So I kept it in mind that I was going to ask today.
Okay, you are talking about SEO optimization. So before
Yes.
Petra will be the one to take that question, but I wanted to also just before Petra actually takes it, is that generally all bumper websites are optimized like to a good extent. You get, now there is something that you can now do to make it better, right? And we have like an entire class on it. Petra is an SEO strategist, like she's a guru in the game. She understands what it takes to have a well optimized website, and she took the class. It was very, very good. We have so many views and reviews about the class and it's on YouTube. So I'm going to find the link and drop it here. But the good thing also is that Petra is here. So while she might not be able to answer all your questions in detail, she can still provide some sort of guidance. And I'm going to now drop the link in bio. I said link in bio. I'm going to drop the link in the comment section and you can
All right.
definitely check it out. So
Thank
Petra, yes.
Hi, Dami. Hi, Azizat. Azizat, you're the one that asked the question, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm good.
Good evening. Is this your first time joining one of the learning sessions?
Actually, it's not really my first time, but most of the times I've not had the opportunity to stay for long because it's usually around the time that I usually do my school runs to go and pick my kids. So most of the period, by the time I'm done picking them, dropping them at home, got settled, I won't even be able to listen to anything. So I usually stop leaving the meeting most of the time. But now they are on break, so immediately I got the notification, I almost missed it, so I just said, let me join.
Okay, so maybe that might be something we could consider. Maybe we need to ask what's the best time so that everybody can stay in the class and hear everything that we're saying instead of having to drop off. Okay, so regarding your website, so like Dami mentioned, bumper websites generally optimized. So what that means is that if you notice you have like an HTTPS on your link, which is like Google standard, because it means that your website is safe and secure, right? You have all of those images optimized and whatnot. Your website is already mobile friendly, and that's because Google tends to prioritize websites that are mobile friendly, because even you as a person, I'm sure that you do most of your search on your phone, right, as opposed to your laptop. So now what you can do to take it a step further is you can then optimize. It's actually called on-page optimization. What that means is that you're now using things like keywords. I will explain that in a bit. So you're using things like keywords and content to optimize your page for Google search. So let's put it this way: when you go to Google, you're going to type in something. You're looking for something, so you're going to type in a search term. So let's say, for example, what do you sell?
Skincare products.
Oh, perfect, because skincare is hot. So let's say I'm looking for Bondi Sands, right? Bondi Sands 50 ml, one thing. Or I'm looking for sunscreen. And maybe I'm looking for, let's say I stay in Surulere and I'm looking for skincare stores in Surulere or skincare stores near me. So these are some of the things that people would typically search for, right? They can search for sunscreen, they can search for toners, they can search for all of that. And I'm assuming that you already have these products in different collections on your website, right? You already have your toner section, you have sunscreen, you have all of that. Perfect. So all those things that people type into Google are what we call keywords, right? So people would type in things like, a common one is toners or like a brand name. So when you're uploading, what you now do is when you're uploading your products, if you're using the web app, right? If you're using the Bumper web app, you will find that you see a place where you have a title, you have a short description, and then you have a long description. You can then use these keywords, and I'll tell you how to get them. You can use these keywords, incorporate them into your content, right? So for example, let's use Bondi Sands. That's because it's actually on my table right now. So Sands 50 ml something. That's the product name, right? But then in the product description, you can then have something like sunscreen made for dark skin. So things that people would search for. So if, for example, I go on Google now and I'm looking for what's the best sunscreen for dark skin, the chances that your page will come up, are you getting what I'm saying now? The chances that your page will come up is now high because you've actually incorporated that keyword into your content. And that means maybe we should take notes and maybe do another class on SEO very soon, because this seems to be like a recurring topic that people want to know about. But just take advantage of, that's your product description. Take advantage of the short description. Actually, if you use the web app, then you have more space in your content. But if you're using the mobile app, then you just have the title and the long description. Now, to get these keywords that I'm talking about, just go on Google. Right? Go on Google, do a search. You can do it yourself. Oh, you sell skincare. So just like normal, if I was to search for skincare, what would I type in? you do it yourself. Do you understand? Type that in, then you will see stuff like related searches. You will see stuff like people are also asking. Basically, what this means is that these are the things that people are searching for on Google, which then gives you an idea of what to optimize your web pages for. You understand? So you can do that. I think we also shared a tool back then that you can use to actually generate some of these meta descriptions so that you're not.
Google Trends.
So Google Trends also works, but like this is actually like normal Google search page. Like, okay, let's see if I can share my screen shortly and just do like a quick demonstration. Let's see, give me a second. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Right. So, okay, so I'm gonna type in skincare stores in Lagos, right? And then I hit this.
Sorry,
So
how do I see your screen? I can't see it.
are you on your phone?
Yes, I'm on my mobile phone.
I'm not even sure how that works. But you should be able to see it. Maybe I need to pin my screen or something.
We can see your screen. Oh. Me, I'm
Yeah,
seeing.
the person I'm showing, she can't
Don't
see.
worry, I just let me try to pin your screen for
Okay, thank
everyone.
you. Thank you. Okay, but basically what I did was I searched skincare stores in Lagos. Now, if you notice, the first thing you actually see is Google Maps, right? What's it called? Google My Business, rather. So that's another thing that I think we've also covered in time past that we may cover again, just for the purpose of understanding how these things work. But these are all, if you notice, Buy Better, all of those things. And then when you come down, wait, let me just scroll here. You start to see things like this. So you're seeing Best Skincare. These are all pages that are optimized for this keyword, right? But what I want to now show you is this. So you see what I was talking about? People also ask. So these are the things that people are searching for. Did you understand what I'm saying? Is that still with
Yes,
me?
with you. I'm with you. I'm following.
Okay, perfect. Yes. So this is just to give you an idea of some of the things that you could also optimize for. And another thing that I like to do, don't tell anybody, is that these people now that you're seeing that are here, they're actually your competitors, especially if you're a skincare store in Lagos, right? Now you take a look at what they're writing. The things, can you see how they're writing it? Best skincare store in Lagos, best skincare store, online store in Lagos, #1 best. So you now understand what they're optimizing for. Basically, just copy it. It's just that simple, right? Go and write your own best skincare. Let the best win, basically. Yes, but but it gives you an idea of what people are optimizing for. If you notice, it's actually a pattern because people are paying attention to what their competitors are optimizing for. So you're seeing best skincare everywhere. So this also gives you an idea. People also ask, and I think down here you also see this, right? People also search. So you're seeing wholesale skincare, but obviously if that is not your cup of tea, then you don't need that. If you're not selling wholesale, then it's not your business. You understand? Online skincare store. So obviously your store is also online. So online is a keyword that you want to incorporate. You understand? Cheap skincare store. So you're selling, affordable products. You can use words like affordable, cheap, all of those things. But the idea is that instead of just assuming, you can do something like this so you get an idea of what people are actually looking for. Does that make sense? So then you can now go to your bumper app, you are uploading your products, try to put some of these keywords here and there. Don't worry, Dami and I are going to try to schedule another class, like a detailed, simple SEO class that everybody can come for. And we will actually run through all of these things one by one, right? But this is basically it. And then another thing you can do is if you're on a paid plan, also optimize your About Us page, right? I think you can only get that on a paid plan. But your About Us page is another place where you can put like a lot of content about your business, right? So you can have things like, oh, we're the best skincare store in Lagos, buy affordable toners, sunscreens, all those things. So what Google does is it will crawl your page, it will index all of this content, and it understands that when people search for this, I should give them this page. Do you understand? So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know.
This
Was
was
this simple?
This is it's very,
Awesome.
very helpful. I'm very sure that by the time I get on my laptop, I'll be able to really, really do something
Awesome.
out of
Awesome.
it. It
Yeah.
was so
So
short and straightforward.
yeah. So to point out one thing, another thing you should know is people tend to think that SEO is like an instant effect type of thing, but it's not actually, right? So you need to give your website patience and time to actually start to then, especially because um I think your website is relatively new. So that's why you need to like incorporate all of this content, put things here and there. Don't take advantage of that product description, take advantage of the about us page, all those places where you can put actual content, take advantage of it. We're coming up with a blog soon, so you will even be able to write as much as you want. In fact, the SEO class we're going to have when we launch our blog, that one you can't miss it. I'm going to come prepared for you people. So just look out for that one. But yeah, just take advantage and just be patient, right? Just try to be patient, just give your website time. You understand? But any questions at all you have over time, you can just drop them in the Telegram channel. Dami will let me know and I'll answer it.
All right. Thank you so much, Petra. I really appreciate.
You're welcome. You're
Oh,
welcome. Dami, continue.
thank you so much, Petra. Thank you, Azizat. So we can only take one more question before we call it a day because it's almost 5. And one of the things that we pride ourselves in that we always finish in time, right? We don't want to exceed 5 o'clock. So Kids Book Nation, are you available to ask your question now?
Hi everyone. Good evening. I don't have a
Hi.
question, but I have a contribution. I don't know. Can we contribute?
Yes, definitely. That is really nice.
Okay. Thank you, Bumper, for the class, and thank you to the speaker. It's been an insightful one. So, what I want to say, the topic was how to get customers to buy from you at a normal price after a sales period.
Yes.
So when we're talking, like different ideas came to me. I just thought to share because somebody might benefit from it. So I feel after a sales period, to get people to buy at a normal price, one, you can introduce new products or new arrivals. Things that you did not sell during the sales period. So that just brings like this new excitement. People just want to try out the new products or the new arrivals. So that's one way. Secondly, you can come up with like combo deals or bundle deals. Add the new arrivals to like your old products, and then just you will not alter the price. Like it doesn't have to be on sales, but because of the new arrivals there, people will want to buy it. Then also after a sales, you can start posting like lots of testimonials or transformation. So people, when they see, like just hammer on the value and just make sure you highlight the value that your products are, the value that they'll get from getting your product. And you can also create like FOMO, fear of missing out, so that they see that, and you just create like this sense of urgency. So they see that you have to get like the product now, or it might come at an increased price later. Or you can also use this sense of urgency, like we have limited quantity. If you don't get it now, by the time you want to get it, it will not be available. This, that. So that will also make them like really want to get it really fast. Then lastly, I think you just have to capitalize on, like, just have to let them know the value. This time now, don't capitalize on price. We are the cheapest, or is this or that. Just say, like, now you have to like make them see the value in getting your product at normal price. They'll not even be looking at the price, but they'll just be looking at what they stand to benefit from your product. So I think that's all basically, Sha.
Oh, thank you so much. That was really, really helpful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You. All right. So we have come to the end of today's class. But before we go, I want us to say a very big thank you to our speaker for today, Lacted Creations. Thank you so much for coming, for listening, and just gracing our class. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We definitely learned a lot. So thank you. And we hope that when next we call you, you would be willing to come and come and share the wealth of knowledge again. So
No
thank you
problem. Thank you
so
for having me.
All right, thank you, thank you. So I also wanted to say something is that our prices are going up soon. Like I know I have said it before. So if this is your first time of hearing it, our prices are going up soon. If you have never subscribed or you want to just subscribe now, ensure that you are able to lock in your subscription so you are not affected by the price change, right? So you can use a discount code, you can use community discount code. Still, our prices are going up, oh, and I'm still offering you discount again. And the price change is coming soon, like sooner than you think. I am actually serious, like sooner than you think. I can't let the cat out of the bag yet, but sooner than you think. So you can lock in your subscription at the old price, 2 months, 6 months. If I were you, I'm going to pay 1 year. And I was telling somebody about the price. The person pays for 2 years, but it's all right. You can pay for 1 year, 6 months, 3 months. Just get as much value as you can. Yes, you can pay for an additional year. Yes, definitely. You can pay for an additional year. So I'm going to be dropping the discount code in the comment section. So ensure that you use the discount code community. And if I were you, I'm going to do it today before it goes up, because you can wake up tomorrow now and you just find out that the price has gone up. I don't know. I will not have anything to do with that because I've already said it now, right? So I'm hoping that we can also join next week. We're going to be having an amazing class next week. So if this is your first time joining, thank you for joining. If this is your second, third, fourth, I think we've had like 11 or 12 classes now. And I know some people have always joined in, they've never missed it. Thank you so much. I hope that we can continue joining, just interacting, learning from one another, and just getting the best. So do well to enjoy yourself. Please stay safe. The protest, stay safe as much as you
Sorry,
can.
Dami. Sorry, Dami.
Hi.
Is it okay if we
Hi.
take Sharifa's question? I think her hand has been up.
She just raised up her
We
hands
still
when I
have
said I was
like 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay, Shai, if I can ask your question.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
All right, thank you so much for the wonderful session. And also thank you, Bompa. What I want to suggest is with regards to the inventory, we don't
Okay.
have there is something we don't have, like the total cost of inventory and the total cost of product. Muslims, there is what we remove yearly. This is like a tie out of your entire cost of product, like the London cost. There's this particular percentage that you must remove yearly. So having that on the bumper, instead of us doing it like manually for every product, you have to check, calculate the quantity, understand to give you that particular figure. There are some SME, what do we call it now, websites that do that, but I feel bumper is quite user friendly, and having that will be an additional value to us, the loyal users.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but this is very, very important to me. And I would appreciate it if Bumper could consider that.
Yes, thank you so much for that suggestion. Yes, I'll take it to the team and I will let you know as soon as that's been done. Thank you so much. You can also drop your email address in the comment section so that I can contact you personally if and when it is done. Yes. Thank you so much,
All right.
Sharifa.
Thank you.
All
Thank you.
right, so
Bye.
we've come to the end of today's class. Let's go on to enjoy the rest of our evening. Bye. See you again next time by Thursday, 4 p.m. Bye, everyone.